The blast reach is in that weird degree once more where it is type of like we are all much like looking forward to the following component to show up, and we're form of just all careworn because we don't know what is taking place next. So in this video, I'm going to be speak me about the 4 core and everything we realized to this point about it. Now, I'm genuinely going to be speaking approximately the fact due to the fact there is a lot of misinformation going around. Yeah, this proper right here is pretty plenty. The final biggest component we do have to talk about because I already included every different factor that we recognize. Approximately the following update, and goodness, it would be so helpful if Blox may want to actually simply hint something to us. As a minimum, once each week or so. But before we get immediately into this video, guys, ensure, which you men do, hit the like button and be subscribed with notifications on. Now, I do try and give away a permanent fruit every unmarried week. So in case you men do want your dream everlasting fruit, like button and be subscribed and comment your Roblox username. And yeah, man, I'm going to be gifting away a few dream permanent fruits now in case you want to know the exact date of my subsequent giveaway. Yeah, simply be a part of my Discord, man. However, my subsequent giveaway is genuinely going to be actually soon, so stay tuned for that, guy. And additionally, permits, truly roll the fruit from the gacha real brief earlier than we get straight into everything in this video. And yeah, depending on what we get from this gacha world, man, that right there is basically going to decide whether or not longer the subsequent replace coming goes to be a W or L. And here it is going, guy. 3, 2, 1, and it's a... Please. Game, why did it wait so long? It waited that long just to offer me a mild fruit. Let's see what... Guys, oughta reach over 2,000 likes on the video, man. And yeah, let's get instantly into this video. Okay, all of us. So after I already blanketed pretty lots the entirety in my different films, which include the Control Reword, the Divine Arts, and everything else, man. The closing thing we should absolutely cover goes to be the 4th C replace. Now, many human beings, inclusive of myself, become speculating that the submarine employee is surely going to be leading us to 4th C. However, I did contact in this a bit. However, I assume that I do have a new idea, approximately this. So there's 3 foremost factors in this video, and there may be a danger that all of these factors should simply be no longer the case in any respect. After hearing all 3 of those points, allow me recognize which one makes the maximum sense. And if you agree, okay, guys, my first concept is going to be, as we know from my ultimate video, that Control R Rework is coming. The submarine should have something to do with the control fruit. And we recognize that Law is the one who owns the Opi Opi no Mi, which is the control fruit. And with that being stated, in One Piece, humorous enough, Law honestly owns a submarine deliver. Now, this proper right here could play collectively very well, especially in view that we recognize Control R Rework is coming. Now, it is true, guys, that Law from One Piece has a submarine referred to as Polar Tane, and this proper here is the Polar Tane boat. It is virtually owned by means of the Heart Pirates. But yeah, guys, it's essentially the Heart Pirates, but yeah, guys, it's essentially Law's submarine as properly, and the Polar Tank became definitely used to go to a couple of locations interior of one. Now, the Polar Tank become truly used to go to the Amazon Lily. It turned into also used for the Wano country, Onigashima, and Wintry Weather Island. So we will be likely making this submarine interior of Bloodstreaves basically take us to at least one of those locations from One Piece. Now, that is best if the sport is simply looking to play out the occasions of the anime. And However, they may simply make this submarine go to an area that is outside of the anime and yeah, man, just to a random area that the game chooses. Now, Bloodstreaves did point out before that I confirmed in my remaining video that dragon, and it's funny how they ended up tying both of these fruits collectively. As I simply mentioned, guys, the polar tank, which changed into Law's submarine, did truly travel to Onigashima. Now, it says proper right here. The polar tank, which belonged to the hard pirates, which become led by way of Law, went to Onigashima because the team changed into a part of the alliance that launched a raid on Kaido's stronghold to disencumber Wano country, meaning their ship turned into present on the struggle of Onigashima to fight the beast pirates. Raid on the island. So the submarine polar tank was taken to Onigashima to shape an alliance towards Kaido. And yeah, guys, this right here plays a huge component because Law changed into additionally a part of this. So this can be the purpose on why we ended up getting the dragon transform and why we're probably getting the manipulate transformed subsequent and why the submarine is really being constructed. And even though we basically already have Onigashima inside of Gloucester, that is the floating new Onigashima Island, which Kaido absolutely used his powers to make Onigashima fly to a different part of the island. This is proper right here, guys, that Kaido makes use of his Azura dragon powers to raise the island of Onigashima and flow it toward the flower capital. Kaido's cloud developing powers permit him to levitate and preserve the island afloat. So my first theory is that we could probably be getting manipulate, transform, and the submarine Shima Island. And yeah, Guy I do not know. However, this is just my first principle. Now my second principle, guys, is this submarine being built is really just a 3-guy submarine. And this will possibly be the shark submerged. And in case you guys don't know, in a single piece, there may be a shark submarine called the Shark Submerged. And the motive why I assume this is, as it sort of has like teeth looking like designs proper right here. Now, I might be incorrect. It looks a touch just like enamel. Let me know if you guys do suppose this probe is this. Sort of looks as if a mouth or like shark tooth. And I don't know, Guy, maybe it may simply be like the submarine's layout, but I by no means really observed that until now. I do not know how the shark submarine is going to play. Inner of Blaster, all right, but from One Piece says that the Shark Sunburst 3 is a deep-sea exploring submarine shaped like a shark and that can convey 3 people. It is part of the 1000 Sunny Soldier dock gadget and may be advanced by using a number 3 channel. It changed into constructed by means of Frankie, a good way to useful resource the Straw Hat Pirates after they ever stumble upon a state of affairs that requires going underwater. The passengers preserve in contact with the ship above through a denmoki. This changed into the shark submarine referred to as the Shark Submerged 3, interior of One Piece. To attempt to look for the Fishman Island. Yeah, I cannot remember, but I suppose Find It Irresistible failed or something, and that they wasn't definitely capable of like get to Fishman Island using it, however. Yeah, so this right here ought to in reality be the Sharkman submarine. Now, if that has something to do with regulation or exactly where it's going, I'm not too sure very well, man. Then finally, my 1/3 idea is gonna be that, yeah, man, this may likely be taking us to like a 4th seed. Now, if it did take us to a 4th seed, the query is, what exactly is that 4th seed going to be? It did no longer go away. That man, like, what precisely do we even need a 4th seed for? Like I referred to earlier then, like we don't even have Luffy's changes, but like we have no Rubber Awakenings. And we have already got a Dragon remodel, but no Rubber Awakenings. So sincerely, why should we, in all likelihood, be getting out of a 4th seed? So yeah, you is probably questioning why my 3rd and ultimate, if they may, be simply making plans on adding a 4th sea into the sport. And in that case, man, I just don't know how long that's going to take. Now, my third principle both has something to do with the fourth C, so we can be getting a fourth C, or it can simply be every other place that does provide an explanation for the ancient civilizations. When I certainly kind up the significance of underwater cities and ancient civilizations, it is pretty exciting due to the fact in One Piece, it says that most submerged towns come from ancient civilizations. Robin comes out a ponteglyph that depicts an apology from Joy Boy himself, displaying that linked to the underwater city. So who is aware of, man, we could be having something to do with Joy Boy? I do not know, man. However, permit me know what your men mind and critiques are. And fourth C, you can additionally carry us to the brand new preventing style. We recognize that is coming, that I did show on more than one motion pictures of mine. That's the Divine Arts. And yeah, bro, so this right here is simply quite loopy. Theories about this, we may be getting a 4C, or it is able to have something to do with the one's three primary things, or it may simply be some thing. Now, not even from the anime One Piece, it may just be Blasterits having their personal storyline arc. And yeah, Guy, their very own topic. Hopefully you guys did revel in this video. Hit the like button, be subscribed, and don't forget, Guy, to remark your robotics username is properly due to the fact I am going to be doing that giveaway quite quickly. With that being stated, it has been your boy K-Man, and I'll see you men inside the subsequent one. Peace.